Welcome back, guys. It's PokéYTon.
Today we're going to be looking at our second batch of submissions from PSA. Sent these off to GameStop about 2.5 months ago. Just got them back. So we're going to take a look and see what grades we got. So you know what time it is. Sent some cards off to PSA.
Time to play that guessing game.
So here's how it's going to work. We took a pre-video of the cards before we sent them off. We gave our guesses in the video. You go ahead and give your guesses below in the comments, and then we'll do the final review. So here we go. Getting started off here, we have our Charmander. So cut to the video.
Hey, it's Char. I'm just going to give you guys a little gist of what we are looking for as we are reviewing our cards to send for grading. So as you can see, we want to look for edges of the cards, if there's any whitening, how the corners look, the centering, and the surface, scratches, creases, print lines, and all that good stuff.
While we're going through, we'll give some guesses, you give some guesses, and we'll see if any of us could be right. Yep. So again, starting out here, looking at the close-up.
Help me! Help me!
Ups, corners here on the card. Overall, looks pretty clean.
This is a promo card.
Took the sleeve off just because the light really glares if we have the sleeve on.
Yeah, it doesn't look too
Definitely
bad.
got
There's a little bit of whitening on the...
there.
Yep.
I mean, back centering, pretty solid.
How does the front centering look again?
Corner, a little whitening in this corner right here. Overall, very strong back there. Front centering, little left heavy there. Top to bottom's not too bad. I don't see any print lines. Looks very clean. So, do you have a guess?
So I feel like my grading might be a little gracious, but I'm going to say this is probably an 8.
I think an
8 or a
fair.
7.
I think it could be an 8. They don't grade the new cards as harshly as the old. I think an 8 is probably a good guess here. So we'll go 8.
Right, and we're going to reveal it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, 8!
All right, so
Pretty
I was spot on.
Yes,
Yeah.
1 for 1.
If you saw the last video, you know that our grading eye was not very good.
Specifically me.
Yeah, maybe you. But starting off perfect here. We like it. Now, of course, we'd love to have been surprised with a 10, but after seeing the pre-video, you knew that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
So, but let's move on. Next card here is the Ente.
Look how nice this looks.
Yes, it's a very cool looking card. So cut into the video here. All right, next is Ente here. Such a beautiful card.
It is a really nice card. It's everyone's dad.
Do I look like...
Uh-huh. Flashback to the third movie there.
Yeah, you'll actually get your milk.
Okay. Yeah. Moving on to actually grading cards. So, looks good.
I'm sorry.
Now, this is a card we got at a local shop, and you can tell it is a little scratched up on the front.
Yeah.
So that is going to ding it quite a bit. A little scratched up there. On the edge, if you can tell, right around here, there's a little hollow bleed. You can kind of see it flicker right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little hollow bleed up top too. Again, you see some scratches. This is gonna get dinged really hard, I think. Centering's not too bad, actually.
Not bad, yeah.
Centering's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Flip it over. Oh,
Lots of whitening around the edges there.
a lot of whitening. Maybe if we put it down on the table, you can see. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See some whitening right there.
There's even some
See
scratches
some
on the
right
back
there. There. This is not a 10 to say the least.
too. I feel like I know.
You have a guess?
Yeah.
Let me think. All right, go ahead.
Since it's an older card and it is reverse hollow, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna get a 4.
I was leaning more towards a 3. So
Oh, okay.
we'll see. So 3, 4. It's 3-4. We'll see how it is. All right, and the reveal is a 5. Yeah. Okay, we were both we undergraded it. That's plus.
Yeah.
Sending this off, you grade it lower with your eye beforehand. You're happy when it comes back higher. So
Can't be mad at that.
Beautiful. All right, moving on.
All right, here's our next card. It's our Dragonite here.
Dragonite. All right, and the pre-video.
All right, we have our Dragonite now. This card was also at that same local card shop that we went to that we got that Ente.
Yep.
I specifically wanted this because, first of all, it's Dragonite. Everyone loves Dragonite. Second, it has the kids Warner Brothers. Is that how you say it? And it has a stamp on there, and I thought that was pretty freaking dope. So I thought this would be pretty great to grade and put in our personal collection. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how this card looks and what we think the grading would be. So far, I feel like the centering is really not that bad.
The centering's pretty good.
Yeah.
The older cards were created much better than newer cards these days.
Yeah.
So you can already tell. I mean, the first thing we looked at was the Charmander promo, and that thing was just off-center. The last two, pretty dang good.
I don't really see too much whitening on the front that much at all.
Front looks pretty good. There's a mark right over there on the side above the promo.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Little, probably scratch, dirt, secondhand, whatever. So some marks.
Yeah.
Overall, front does look pretty clean, though.
Now let's see what the back looks like. All right.
Definitely have
there's a little bit of a crease right there. I didn't even notice that until right now. See that?
Yep,
Yeah.
That's a crease.
I'm gonna go ahead and put it down here.
Now, when we're grading, we're not grading these for value. So some people would see that and say, we're not grading that. No, we're grading this just for our collection.
Our personal collection.
Yeah, we really like this card. Pretty cool.
There's some whitening around the edges over here. Very minor on this side, a little bit on the corner there, and a little bit on the left corner. A very tiny bit.
You can see it on the corner there. I mean on the edge.
It's definitely not as bad as an Ente card for sure.
Centering wise, it is definitely a little left heavy here.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bottom heavy. Man, that crease on the left.
Yeah, I didn't notice that until now.
That is a little rough. But, all right. My guess on this is a 5.
I'm gonna say 6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. That crease is going to knock it down quite a bit, so.
Yeah.
And the final reveal.
Go!
You were right.
Yeah, I'm like 2 for 2 right now.
I know you are 2 for 2. This is a complete
This
turnaround.
is a redemption.
This is redemption for you. That is true. Very nice. All right. Solid 6. There we go.
All right, here's our next card. It is Charizard V. Look how gorgeous this card is. And
Very
as
cool.
you can see in the video right here. All right, next here we got this promo Charizard V. Now, I begged my husband practically to buy this because we looked at a website and I was like, oh my God, I want that card. And we saw it at one of our little local
Card shops as well.
Yep.
And if not, the cool thing about this card, you've never seen it before, right in the back over here, you got a Venusaur. Pretty cool. Pretty cool look right there.
Yep.
So, Sleeping Charizard. Overall, let's see the front here.
It's very off-center to the right.
It is off-center. It's very left-heavy. Right side is pretty thin.
Yeah.
Top to bottom, top is a little thinner than the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the worst centered card we've seen so far.
Yeah.
The top looks like it has some hollow bleed, some markings. I don't know if that's just whitening or some hollow bleed, but there's definitely an issue there.
There's no print lines, which is pretty good.
Yeah, no print lines. Everything looks pretty good. Flipping it over. All right. And then in the back here, we've got...
we got some whitening on the corner left and the right here, and there's a little bit on the very bottom left. The centering also kind of looks a little off to me, at least I feel like it looks
It's
more,
definitely off.
Yeah.
No,
it looks
again,
more.
back's
It
not
looks
as-
more like thin on this side than it does on this side.
Yeah, back's not as important as the front, but yeah, definitely a little off center. Definitely a little whitening on the corners. Almost every corner's got a little something, but back's okay.
Yeah.
Overall,
I would say this is a 7.
I was thinking 7 too. I think the
Yeah.
off center, the corner issues, and then probably gonna drop it. So 7's our guess. Let's see what we got. All right, grading reveal is a 8. All right.
It's graded higher than what we anticipated.
Yeah,
so
with our 7s.
that's a W.
There it is. We like it. We like it. We knew it was going to be a 10, but we love the card enough to get it slabbed anyway.
Yeah.
All right, last one. It is our Ralts here. Look at this.
That's such a cute
nice
card.
art. Such a nice art.
All right, we're gonna pop the video up right now. All right, last but not least,
Got our Ralts here.
beautiful card.
Very nice. You can see this nice hollow, man. It just looks like looks like sunlight just coming into their apartment here, their house. Very nice.
That's really cool. I didn't even think about it that way.
Oh, let's take a look. The sides here. Everything looks pretty good on the sides. I'm not right up top there. There's some type of hollow bleed.
Yeah, very minor.
Very minor, very faint. I don't think that would impact it too much, but there's definitely a mark. If that's all we got, I think it would probably be okay, but we'll see. No print lines. This thing is flawless on the actual artwork here.
It's beautiful.
Looking at the centering, it looks real good.
It does look.
I mean, it looks real good. This definitely seems to be within 10 limits here on the centering. Very strong. Let's flip it over. Okay. Top.
It looks pretty good, honestly.
Sides here.
A little
Definitely
ding
a
on
white
the left.
dot down
yeah.
there. I can't. It looks okay. It just looks like weird cut.
Yeah.
The top looks a little weird on the cut too, but I think that's okay. There's something there on the right here. Was that a dent? That could be a dent.
It looks like a dent. Yeah. Oh, it does look like a dent. What the heck?
Oh no.
When did that happen?
That is unfortunate if that's a dent. Let's wipe it, see if it comes off.
Nope,
Ooh.
it's still there. Yeah.
That could be the killer there.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna test it out. It's gonna be a test one. If the dent doesn't get picked up, I'm thinking this has a very strong 9 or 10 shot.
Yeah, I was thinking 9 if they count the ding on the back.
But it's what they say with PSA is if it's a dent or a crease, you're looking at an automatic 6. So we'll find out. If it's a 6, that dent was the issue. If not, if it's a 9 or 10, then
I'm gonna
wasn't
say
too
we'll
bad.
get a 9.
We'll hope for the best. Let's find out.
All right, I'm kind of nervous.
I know, this is big. Did that dent do anything? It was so small, and I swear it just popped up when it was in the penny sleeve.
All right.
So let's see. And an 8. Okay, so I think it definitely got hit a little bit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So
Yeah.
we'll take that. We'll take that. All right, so these are the cards back. Again, our highest grade this time around was an 8, lowest a 5. But pretty cool cards. We're happy to get those slabbed. Again, these were all just for our personal collection. We weren't really anticipating any 10s, as you saw from the review videos before we sent it off. But PSA number 3 that we're getting ready to ship off to GameStop here.
That will be our potential 10s.
It will be a 10 hunt. We're going to go through our cards, see which ones we want to ship off, and which ones will be 10s. Yep. So that we are fully expecting to get a 10 back. But hey, thanks for tuning in.
Yep, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for whenever we post our videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you the next time.
PokéYTon out.